ain't no gunshots, but they getting low, 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 low.
How's it going, guys? I'm Rohan and I'm back with a new video showing you guys the top 5 open world games of all time. In number 5 we have Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is an action role-playing open world video game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and its third major installment in the Fallout series. The game was released in North America and Australia in October 2008 and in Japan in December 2008 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Fallout 3 takes place in the year 2277, 36 years after the setting of Fallout 2 and 200 years after the nuclear apocalypse that devastated the game's world. In a future war, international conflicts between the United States and China culminated in a Sino-American War in 2077 due to the scarcity of petroleum reserves that threatened the economies of both countries. The player character is an inhabitant of Vault 101, a survival shelter designed to protect up to 1,000 humans from the nuclear fallout. When the player's character father disappears under mysterious circumstances, the leader of the Vault initiates martial law and sends security forces after the player, who is forced to escape from the Vault and journey into the ruins of Washington, D.C. to track their father down. Along the way, the player is assisted by a number of human survivors and masked battle-murdered enemies that inhabit the area now known as the Capital Wasteland. And with all these, Fallout made it the 5th position into our list. At number 4 we have Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4 is an open world action adventure video game developed by Volition and published by Deep Silver. It was released in August 2018 for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It is the 4th installment in the Saints Row series after the release of Saints Row the 3rd in 2011. As in previous titles in the series, the player controls the leader of the 3rd Street Gangs, a street gang who has now become the President of the United States. The game takes place 5 years after the events of its predecessor, and a virtual reality based on the fictional city of Steelport, in which protagonists must fight an alien invasion as well as simulations of the gangs and enemies from their past. And with all this, it made it to the 4th position in the list. And in number 3 we have Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It is a 2013 historical fiction action adventure open world stealth video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It is the 6th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series, a sequel to the 2012 Assassin's Creed 3, its modern story and a prequel to its historical storyline. The game was first released on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in October 2018 and was later made available on the Nintendo Wii U, PlayStation 4, Microsoft Windows and Xbox One in November 2013. The story of the game is set in the early 18th century Caribbean during the golden age of piracy, and follows notorious pirate Edward Kenway, grandfather of Assassin's Creed 3 protagonist I can't read that properly, sorry if I spelled it wrong, and the father of Hayden Kenway, who stumbles upon the conflict raised by assassins and Templars. Unlike previous games, gameplay element focus more on ship-based exploration in the open world map, while also retaining the series' third-person land-based exploration, melee combat, and stealth system. Multiplayer also returns adult with only land-based modes and settings. And with all these and its awesome parkour scenes and cinematic view, it just made it into the 3rd position of our map. The 3rd position of our list. I hope you like it. And someone also said that Assassin's Creed 2 and Unity was good in the Assassin's Creed series, but we took a voting on this and found that Assassin's Creed 4 was the best one. In number 2 we have Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is a 2002 open world action adventure video game developed by United Front Games and Square Enix London. It was published by Square Enix and Bandai Namco Games for Microsoft Windows and the PlayStation and Xbox 360 consoles, set in contemporary Hong Kong. The single-player story follows Beijing, an undercover Hong Kong American police officer, on assignment to infiltrate the Sun and Triad organization. Sleeping Dogs' difficult and prolonged development began in 2008. The game was announced in 2009 as part of the True Crime series but was cancelled by Activision Blizzard in 2011. As a result of the project delays and budget issues, 6 months later, Square Enix bought the publishing rights and renamed the game Sleeping Dogs. It has a True Crime license but considered a spiritual successor. Gameplay centers on sense fighting, shooting, and poker abilities, and on gadgets that can be used for combat and exploration. Players must complete missions to unlock content and continue the story. This is an amazing game. But they may instead wander the game's open world and engage in both legal and criminal activities. The latter may incite a police response, the intensity of which is controlled by a heat system. Actions such as fighting, driving, and racing grants and statistical rewards and earn the player achievements. With all this, it completely disavows the second person on the list, action hijacking, different types of vehicles. The game is awesome. I have played it. It's awesome. You guys must try it. And the top row of our list, don't need to worry, it's Grand Theft Auto 5. It is an open world action adventure video game developed by Rockstar North and published by Rockstar Games. It was released on 17 September 2013 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and enhanced version of the game was released on 18 November 2014 for PS4 and Xbox One, and is scheduled to be released on 14 April 2015 for Microsoft Windows. The game is the first main entry in the Grand Theft Auto series since 2008's Grand Theft Auto 4, set within the fictional state of San Andreas based on Southern California. The single-player story follows 3 criminals and their efforts to commit heats while under pressure from a government agency. The open world design Let's Play is freely roam San Andreas, which includes open countryside and the fictional city of Los Santos based on Los Angeles. The game is played from either third person or first person view, and its world navigated on foot or by vehicle. Players control the 3 lead protagonists throughout the single player mode, switching between them both during outside and inside missions. The story is centered on the heat sequences, and many of the missions involve shooting and driving gameplay. Players who commit crimes may incite a response from the law enforcement agencies, measured by a wanted system that governs aggression of their response. So, it's completely so it's the first person in our list. Until next time, see you guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe.